So today I'm giving you guys an edge tutorial, and I'm using my Twisted Pretty Braid and Edge Smoother to lay these edges down. And just know a little goes a long way. So I done grabbed a little bit and slicking all the baby hair just straight down. I find that's the easiest way to do it sometimes, especially like if you just really don't know what you're doing. It's kind of easy to just slick it all straight down. That way you just got a clear view of what you're working with. Now, of course, it's going to be a little bit different for people's hair length and hairline. So I feel like the longer the hair, the harder. But she has good edges, good length, pretty full. So the easiest way I find is after you slick it all down, then you just go from there. And I start at the top, and I just kind of use my finger as a guide to hold it down and loop around my finger like I'm doing. So I just kind of like doing finger waves. So I just put my finger there and just swoop around it. And I use the pintail end a lot. So make sure you get you an edge brush with a pintail on it, because that makes it a lot easier. Or just use the pintail comb. So using the end makes it easier to kind of get that swirl going around. And of course, there's different ways to do it. But this is one of the easier ways to just swirl it around. So it really just depends on how dramatic you're trying to get with the edges. I'm pretty simple, but I did a little bit extra, just showing y'all for the video. So I'm going to show y'all a couple different ways. So after you swirl it all like that, that's one way. You can leave it like that, or you can go back in and get a little bit more fancy. And as you can see, I'm just pulling a little bit of the curl out and kind of swooping it around, making a little curl going outward. That's just if you want to jazz it up a little bit. I see now a lot of people are curling the edges first before they swoop them. That just makes it easier to get that little curl effect that I have going on. So now I'm going to be using my finishing foam, and I always apply this to the edges after I have swooped it down with my edge control, because it really helps to make it hold for a long time. Like, I have a lot of clients that be like, my edges didn't move for days because I slick them down with my Stronghold edge control and my Stronghold finishing foam. And these edges are in here, and I didn't even tie them down. I just slicked them and then I blow dried them. And so they'll lay even better if you take a neck strip and tie them down. But I didn't have time to do that, so I just blow dried it. But putting that neck strip on there to hold it really helps also. And I did these braids in her hair like 2 weeks ago. So I'm just using her nice edges for this tutorial today. And on this side, I decided to do it, show you a different way. So on this side, I still slicked all the hair down, but now I'm just combing back individual swoops. So it's kind of not as fancy as the other side. Just simple little swoops, which is what I usually do in my own hair. And this method works better for longer hair, because you can just take the ends and kind of tuck it back into the braid. So I'm kind of just slicking it down around each braid, kind of. I actually skipped one, but I didn't want that many swoops. So yeah, you can really just kind of get creative with it. I see so many different edges now. They be getting hella creative with these edges nowadays. Only thing is, it's gonna be super hard for your client to get them edges back like you had them. So I try to keep it simple for my clients. That way they can easily swoop them back or something. So I just showed you this way, and you can also get a little fancy and pull a little couple curls out the other way if you want to. Just jazz it up a little bit. So but it's different for everybody's hairline and hair type. You kind of just gotta go with the flow. I've gotten a lot better with edges over time, because I really used to be like struggling. Like, I suck at these edges, but now I can do them in no time. Lay them down real quick. So I just showed y'all a different way on this side, but I'm going to swoop it back a little bit different so it can match the other side, so she's not walking around looking crazy. So I just switched it back, gave it a little swirl like the other side. And it's really simple. And like I said, just make sure you get you a pintail, because that makes it a lot easier to put those little swirls in there. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mousse this side down like I did the other side, just so the edges last longer. And like I said, I would usually tie them down, but today I didn't. I just blow dried them. But they'll still stay all day this way without even tying it down. That's how good that edge control is, y'all. So make sure y'all go online to twistedprettyhaircare.com and you can order the braid and edge smoother and the finishing foam as a bundle. I have it on there. And I'll see you guys in a few with the next video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twisted Pretty CEO, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.